rolling. Fucking blunt is not rolling.
Yeah, fuck that blunt, man.
Fuck this blunt. This is the worst blunt I've ever rolled.
Fuck that blunt.
Ever. Hashtag fuck this blunt.
Fuck that blunt.
We'll smoke
That shit sucked. I feel like it fucked up everything. It fucked up my mojo.
Fucked up the whole vibe of the whole shit. But that's how we're gonna start. We're gonna get ready to this shit. What up, ninjas? It's your boy Naptown Ninja AJ, and I'm out here at what? Showroom. Sorry, man. I knew the name and then I smoked it right out of my fucking Showroom Studios out here on the west side. I got the cameraman with me, King Crisis.
What's up, motherfuckers?
Yup. And as always, be the ninja in this bitch.
What up, y'all? That's right, we're on the fucking west side. Just banged out that Best Believe interview, so stay tuned for that shit. Or maybe it's out before this.
Like you should have seen it.
Who fucking who knows? Anyway, point being, we're out here keeping it fucking rolling. Yeah. We got that homie with us, hailing from Ohio, that Trife Life. Codeine, what's up, bro?
What up, though, man? How y'all doing?
Good, man. Hey, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Hell yeah.
Chilling.
What up, though?
Got a chance to check you out in Cincinnati, man.
Yeah.
Y'all will have already fucking seen the concert footage by now. If not, go watch that shit right now. Pause this.
Right now.
Go watch the shit.
And then
come back and watch this shit.
Because then by then, you'll know what the fuck's going on.
You won't be in the dark.
Alright, so, first off, what part of Ohio are you from?
Cleveland, you already know what I'm saying. I was born in Detroit, you know what I'm saying? I lived in Michigan and shit my whole life and shit, well, growing up all over. But I moved to Cleveland when I was 12, I've been there ever since. I lived all over the west side too, west side Cleveland, so everywhere, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know
so what's the music scene like local-wise in Cleveland?
Yeah, you ever like, when you took the trash out and you throw it in a dumpster and there's like the juice and like the maggots in the bottom of your shit, you like actually wash the trash can? Locally, that's pretty much what it looks like. Not as artists, but that's just how it's ran. The artists are dope. You dig what I'm saying? There's a lot of talent, but there's just a lot of fuckery. And to the point where it's like politics are like corny as fuck. Like, it's like pretty much all the artists gave up and started promoting other artists and just like doing things like when there's artists that sell a lot of tickets for a show, you know what I'm saying? They'll get put on a shitty slot, but then just because I'm the promoter, but you can let me be your hype man, that he's gonna put you before the headliner every time. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of unfair shit. But it is what it is. That's why you just gotta get it on your own. That's why you catch me out of town. You feel what I'm saying? I fuck with Cleveland though, for real. I fuck with it. But there's a lot of bullshit as far as the scene.
Which, we get that a lot.
Right. You know,
so the name Codeine, man, how does that come about?
Alright, so look. I was at a party out at Kent State when I was like,
don't skip a ninja.
oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know it was No, I was at a party and shit out at Kent State when I was like 19 and shit, and like someone was yelling my name across the party, like, they were like, what's your name? I was like, Cody. They're like, Codeine. I'm like, oh, Cody. They're like, Codeine. Well, no, Cody. Like, fuck it, I'm gonna call you Codeine then. I'm like, fuck it. And I guess like ever since like I had a rap name that was Young C. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's Young Cody or something, but yeah, that's how it came about, you know what I'm saying?
Nice. So, did the name come before the rapping, or the rapping come?
No, the name came way after the rapping. I've been obsessed with music and performance since I was a child. You know what I'm saying? They got some real shit. But like I didn't start writing 16, so I was like 14 or 13 or something. But yeah, so it was Young C. No, actually I had Kamikaze too. I had a stint. I have a tattoo across my knuckles and I forgot about it. Kamikaze, coming live. Just talking shit.
Was that like some old school shit?
Yeah, I mean that was like a middle point. That was like a midlife crisis in like your teenage rap career. Like, you know.
Fuck man.
Yeah.
I'm a kamikaze.
Right.
I get it. So, you started writing 16s when you were 14. When did you start like rapping and realizing that like, fuck man, I like this?
Come out recording or come out like, well,
just like in general.
Let me tell you, I was actually saying this real quick. Obviously, being, you know, like, a lot of kids grew up listening to Eminem and shit, you know what I'm saying? I was, like I said, Michigan, like, honestly, I grew up on, like, the Eshams and the Dayton Families and the Jake the Flakes and the fucking, all the underground gnarly shit, like, you know what I'm saying?
Dayton Fam is the shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, But
You turn my
like,
fat ass around.
growing up on that, like it always had like an aggressive vibe to it. And it's like, especially the one thing I always liked about Eminem, especially on like I can quote specifically the way I am when he's just like aggressive. How he's so there's times when I started writing 16s when I get mad, it wasn't even like about music. It wasn't about wanting to be a rapper. It was like fuck, like I'm pissed the fuck off. So I'm gonna vent on this paper, and it came to the point like I rap it. People are like, oh, who you dissing? I'm like, I ain't dissing though, but I'm just pissed off. Like, but any verse I was writing when I was young, it sounded like a battle rap damn near, because it was just like a frustration relief, you know what I'm saying? And like, I don't know, like people just kind of came to me like, bro, you should kind of like record that shit. And once I don't know, that's, you know. You know, I was probably, I don't know, I started really like taking music seriously and really had a passion for like being an artist when I was like 16 probably. It was when I really like, actually wanted to start like writing, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Sorry if I talk like guys, that's my
you're
personality.
good, That's what we do.
We like that. It's so much better than just in one-word answers.
One word answers. How King Crisis.
Right.
Them days.
Yeah, he knows about that.
Do you play video games?
No.
Do you do anything?
No.
I make music.
What are you?
Nothing.
If y'all know
Everything.
what we're talking about, go way back in the day. Go way back in the history of What a Ninja, and watch the original King Crisis interview.
Before Crisis was a homie.
Yeah. But let y'all know, his mama was in the background, I swear. What the fuck just happened here?
Wait,
Y'all see this fucking fuckery shit that just happened?
Let's skip this guy.
What? Being a ninja, he knew what happened.
I'm just getting the bull.
That's why he laughed.
Can the cameraman get the bowl?
Getting skipped. The cameraman's getting skipped. I'm getting skipped.
I'm far away though.
All right. So,
You're in our prayers. Like when we hit it, we're like, man, Crisis, I wish you could do it.
Right.
so you've been to, like, we talked last night, the way we met was like, thought maybe we met at a gathering. So you've been to a bunch of gatherings?
No, I've been to one gathering.
I've been to one gathering.
What's crazy?
Figure out,
Can I tell you guys something?
which one was it? Was it 11 or 12?
It had to have been 11 because I had probably I just turned 21.
That was pretty.
It was the one that
disaster.
Ice Cube came out and he did the big Nate Dogg tribute.
Yep.
That shit was.
I was 11, right? Ice Cube?
Hobson was
Yeah,
there.
Will John was there.
That's when Hobson got booted off stage. That's when
first
Hobson got booted off stage for riders and shit.
Because fucking Busta Rhymes showed up 6
Busta
hours
Rhymes
late.
showed up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
He was supposed to go on at 11 and showed up at like 2:30.
Hobson,
Yeah.
Hobson did like
Yeah, I fuck with
half his
Hobson.
set.
As a matter of fact, Hobson's first show in Cleveland we did, man, and, like we sold it out for our name and shit. It was like, not that big, but it was a dope venue and shit.
Yeah, Hobson's dope.
I seen him like it was a couple months later, bro. I seen him at the gathering. Like Swizz was like, "What's good?" Like,
Yeah, that was a year.
We're my bro with Hobson and shit. People come to him like, "Yo, what's good?" And he's like, "I'm not Hobson. I get that all the time," because he was just trying to kick it and shit. They're super cool dudes, man.
I'm not.
Swizz too, you know what I'm saying? But,
Hey, I got Hobson to stop and talk to me, bro, because like sometimes like it just we can't make it happen unless we're like eye to eye. Like, hey.
Right here.
So like he's like on the golf cart and it's going. And
Right.
he's not stopping.
You're
I'm
about
like,
to jump
I'm
out
like,
in front of
I'm like,
him.
hot. No, I didn't jump in front of it. My fat ass runs, dude.
Right.
It's at the gathering, so it's like gathering.
Right. Yeah. It's like you're.
I'm doing the fucking 100
It
yards
is pretty
dash.
ironic that you didn't jump in front.
So like I'm like hot, bro. Can I just get you for a second? He's like, he shrugged his shoulders. I'm like, dude, I will never get this opportunity again. And he was like, I feel that. And he stopped. And we hung out there for like 15 minutes.
Right.
I did not roll camera.
He said I feel
or
it.
did I?
That's exactly what he said. He was like, I feel that.
Right,
I told him to stop. I was like,
You're like,
yes.
damn, like, what's
For
he
y'all
gonna
that
say
are watching this shit that know us, isn't it ironic that he wouldn't jump in? He thought it was fucking outlandish to jump in front of a golf cart. He found it outlandish right there to jump in front of the idea of jumping in front of a golf cart. But the motherfucker will jump on a car. In front of a car. He'll stop.
It was my car.
He'll stop a car, but he won't stop.
Matter
it.
of fact, I didn't even tell y'all. The reason I was even at that gathering is because I don't know if you've ever heard of a man named Pope Hussein out of Detroit. He fucks with Esham and them and shit. Actually, was hyping for him on the second stage. It was during the day and shit. That's why I haven't got in. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to Pope for getting me in the fucking gathering that I was at. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not that.
They need to make this secure, man. I'm telling you.
Right, I'm trying.
We're excited to go.
Yeah, I need to get on the fuck that.
actual
No,
road
you guys
trip.
need to help get me on the fucking gathering, man. I need to
That's
perform
too
that
late for
bitch
that.
again. Not
It's
this
too late
one.
for this one.
I'm talking about there would be many more gatherings, bro. Come on, bro.
Exactly.
Like I'm talking about like by next year I need to be on that fucking thing. I know. Just help, you know what I'm saying? Help get the word out there. If you fuck with me, support it. I support the fuck out of anyone that fucks with me. I really
Yeah, you
do
did a dope ass track last night. Paper on my time.
Like matter of fact,
that shit was dope.
yeah,
man.
go on YouTube, 216 Codeine, Codeine. It's just how it's spelled, but people always spell it wrong. 216 Codeine, and it's like Should be the first video up there. It's called Like Duh. It's some trippy shit, you know, some party shit, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it was a dope ass track. I like that Beauty and the Beast shit too.
Oh yeah, Beauty and the Beast. That's one of my
shit was
favorites.
dope.
So other than that, what else do you got out?
All right, well, I was part of a group. I don't know, some of y'all might know it, some of y'all might not. It was called THC, where, you know what I'm saying, it was me and another dude. And like, we did a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I did shit with ICP, Tech 9. I'm open for everybody, you know, co-headline, toured, all this stuff with people. And it's like, slowly, it's like I could never gather everything at the same time. It's like I was always over here doing something good, and it started fading out. And then, you know what I'm saying, I've been growing up, I've been getting in trouble in the street a lot, shit. I went to jail like multiple times and shit, so like, that slowed me down. Like, the last thing the incident I told you guys about, I'm not gonna talk about, but I got locked up like recently, like last year I just got out. And it was just like, you know what, I just like finally was like, you know what, fuck everything around me, I'm just gonna focus on what I gotta do. So, I mean, I do need a team, at the same time, I don't need anybody's how I feel, you know what I mean? So, yeah. I don't even know what the question was, bro. I get to talking.
So now you fucking, now
You
you
want to
like
answer my question? Shut the fuck up.
What was the question?
You know,
What do you got? Like,
either.
what kind of music you got?
Oh, yeah. So, all right, I had a project out
He
called
just,
Trifle.
yo, you answered a question, but it wasn't mine.
Yeah, you like that?
It was a subliminal. That was
Bro, it'd be like ADD as fuck.
I don't know.
Sorry.
Did I ask it? I did ask that, right?
I think somebody else asked
I
that.
caught it, though. At least I caught it. Next question.
Whatever you said, it sounded good as fuck.
Hell yeah.
Next question. No, fake. That was fine. All right, look, man. I just dropped a CD called Struggles of a Savage. It's on my SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/216Codeine. And I dropped a surprise EP with it. It's the Cody Manson EP. And really, like, what I did was, like, because I said I had dropped a CD with, like, the last CD me and the group did, or whatever. And I did, like, majority of the work on it, you know. So I took what was my work and I, you know, put that on this EP, but also added new shit to it also. And so as my, you know, ever since I came home and started doing it by myself, I have 2 projects. And I'm in the mix of dropping 2 new ones. I got it's gonna be like some hyphy, ignorant, just like that, all that like party shit, like the Like Does, and like, you know what I'm saying, like, it's gonna be called Orange Sunshine. All right, and if y'all do your research, Orange Sunshine was like the most potent acid the government used to distribute to the people. You know what I'm saying? They say, you know what I'm saying? I just basically, it's kind of like my mixtape is about to be like the dopest shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Orange Sunshine, and I'm gonna do like a realer project. It's gonna be called Will Rap for Food. Just talking about just my struggle of trying to make it as an artist. And just a lot of the shit I've been through, and I'm gonna make like a documentary-ish, like a short film that go with it on DVD. And I'm also, for like the release of it and the premiere, I'm gonna have a food drive. So you get into the show and the premiere, you know what I'm saying, if you bring canned goods to donate.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm
So you
saying?
got a lot of dope ass ink, bro.
Good look.
I've been trying to, like, we're doing the interview and shit, and I'm just like, I'm checking out all the
Yeah, I
fucking
got
ink.
a lot.
I know this is probably a fucking question that motherfuckers always want to say and shit. Out of all your tattoos, which tattoo means the most to you?
Alright, that's it.
It's got to
Alright.
be the Easy E.
Well, Eazy-E's definitely up there. I'll say the
See that? See, I can't see this side. I'm over here beeping these ones.
Probably the dragonfly on my face, because, I mean, for my mom, she always, like, I asked my mom, I said, if I was to get a tat for you, like, what would you want besides your name? She said, I like dragonfly, so I, you know, how do you walk up to your mom, like, look at my fucking tattoo on my face, mom? You can't be mad, though, because it's for you, like, I don't know, but probably the dragonfly, I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I got my chick's name on me for sure. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, but, you know, that means something too.
Because this is me assuming, but you have a lot of ink. Do you do tattoos also?
I've tatted myself a lot, but my brother does it.
Damn, see?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Courtesy of Justin Grant, the reason why I'm tatted like this. Just, you know, he's my older brother, you know what I'm saying? So, like, as he's learning to make tattoo guns, I'm learning to lay there, like, dude, put this on me, let him practice. He's really good now, though. A lot of my shit doesn't really show for his, you know what I'm saying? That's like listening to like your first mixtapes. I got like my brother's first inks on me, like, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
He's dope now.
Alright.
Motherfuckers over here strutting and trying to fucking, go ahead and do it, man. Go ahead and bust it out for one time. Woo! Woo! That's not a full strut.
Is that Ric
You
Flair?
want to get it?
I want you to
Y'all want to
get a
see
full
this
strut.
shit? You gotta bounce off the road.
It ain't happening in a minute, be this nigga.
Hey,
Boom! Hit you with a Ric Flair.
Woo! The head fall, right? The fall, you just fall in your face.
Right. Does Codeine fuck with wrestling?
yes, absolutely.
He said yes.
To this day, like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like, right now, like, I'm not gonna, I think I sit here and watch wrestling, but as a child, yes, like, every other shit. I was born in 1990, you know what I'm saying? I was a Michael Jordan fan, I was a wrestling fanatic, I was a cartoon fanatic. But wrestling specifically, like we just talked about in the Bez interview, man. Rey Mysterio was definitely like my favorite fucking wrestler.
Booyaka.
So you were a WCW guy.
I don't even like honestly. I remember WWF. I was at Stone Cold Steve Austin, right?
Yeah.
That was my guy. The Rock. I was like The Rock when he first came out. You know what I'm saying? But I remember when The Rock was Stone Cold came out. He's like, yeah. He said something like, it smells like bullshit because that was his thing. He's like, dog The Rock. I was like, all right, Stone Cold is probably dope, right? So
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, I liked a lot of the NWO shit too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Sting and fucking the whole. I mean.
The whole attitude.
Yeah, and then when they, I was convinced that when they was like they switched from white to red, that they were actually they're twins. Like
About 97% of the time when we ask that question, that is the answer. It's the not so much anymore.
The glory days. No one fucks with the independents though. You have.
No, let me say this though. Let me say this though. Like you know what I'm saying? Just because not that I know that much about it, but I know a lot of like, especially in like the Juggalo underground scene. There's a lot of people that are artists and that are like wrestlers. You know what I'm saying? That they be going out, they be performing at shows at our local shows, then they'll go do a wrestling event with like 400 people at it. You know what I'm saying? Big city, you know what I'm saying? Actually, matter of fact, I shot my homie Frodo the Ghost, man, out of St. Louis, man. He be wrestling like a motherfucker, and he be rapping and shit, so.
That's what's up.
Word to the wrestlers, man.
Hit him with it.
I'm gonna hit him with Abby's question. Again, Austin love another one. This is from my 11-year-old daughter. She has this question. She has us ask people.
Motherfucker, they know that.
Man, fuck you,
said
man.
the same shit.
So
Like,
what?
they
Say it
don't know
again.
that.
Say it again.
I'm not saying it to them. They know who the fuck I'm saying
Say
it
it with
to.
your chest.
Tell me the ninja, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, tell me.
Shut the fuck up, Benny. Be
And
the
send me your
ninja.
address, and I'll come there, and you can personally tell me.
And then you know what? He'll shut the fuck up. But then when you leave, he'll be talking again.
Right. Like I'm not controlling the people.
All right, she has this question. What is your favorite horror movie of all time?
Ooh, like the one that scared me the most, my favorite.
Well, it's both.
All right,
It's-
so the one that
He
scared me,
left that out.
I
He asked
did.
half the question.
the ones
I did ask
that,
half
the ones
the
that
question.
scared me, I didn't like.
So
What's one-
the two-parter
Oh, I'm
is
just saying that.
What's one that
which
fucked
one
you up
scared
the
you?
most?
Which one fucking scared you the
Fucking
most?
Jason,
and which
bro.
one do you, or if you're like
Friday the
random, which
13th.
one? That
Friday,
is like,
Friday the 13th, and then like I never understood Freddy Krueger. Like I never liked it. Like growing up, it was like I couldn't follow. It was like I'll get boring. And
I need to go get a prop.
All right.
Go ahead, no, keep
All right.
answer the other one.
But
I'm stepping
Jason
out
though,
for a
man, like
second.
I used to be so terrified of the Jason movies, man. Like my Aunt Shelly, every Friday when I'd be over there, Friday the 13th, fucking, what was the camp that we had for Disney?
Camp Crystal Lake.
Camp Crystal fucking
Camp
Lake.
Crystal Meth.
I was convinced
Camp
that
Crystal
that was
Meth.
a real place. One time I never want to go there.
Nicknamed Camp Blood. That was the shit, dude. I fucking love Jay till this day.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's cliche kind of, but no, it's just...
I'm actually really just stalling because fucking AJ is taking forever.
I am taking forever.
God damn it.
Oh,
Did
wow.
you ever get scared
This motherfucker
man,
right
when,
here. Wow.
when you was younger, like the gate in the
Yes,
fucking lake?
totally.
Like,
Oh, hell yeah.
After I seen that shit, like I
For
would
y'all
get like
motherfuckers that
a couple
don't
feet
know,
from it, I was like, man,
Yeah.
I am hashtag Mr. Voorhees.
There was like,
We coming up soon
violent,
again,
bro, and like
every
when
year.
I would go there-
And 100 acres. Come fucks with me.
Yo, what up, ninjas? Be the Ninja, undisclosed location. We got the homie Jason Voorhees with us. So Jason, you haven't killed anybody in a while, man. What happened?
Stop making sequels.
Go ahead, man. You ran out of ideas.
You can't talk, bro. No more locked doors. No, I'm just playing. No, man, this shit is dope as fuck, though.
For y'all that don't know this mask, come see this motherfucking hand on 100 acres. Fucking in the future. Well, in the next couple months.
And it's real as fuck. Look at this shit.
Hell yeah, dude.
You ain't seen my
Let
machine.
me
Yeah.
fucking pop out when you're walking around, you know, outside your house.
Hey, what's up, motherfucker?
Yeah.
Hashtag Mr. Voorhees coming to a fucking
City
fall
near
near you once again. Fucking.
So, why don't you tell them where they can get at you, man, before we get way off the subject?
All my social media is 216 Codeine. This Codeine is Codeine. 216 Codeine, no space. YouTube. If you're on YouTube, if you have a YouTube channel, if you don't use it, subscribe to my YouTube, please.
Too much, yeah.
We will.
Share my videos, please. You know what I'm saying? Show the love. 216 Codeine. Fuck with my Instagram. My Facebook's getting full. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to delete shit, but go to my Instagram if you want to fuck with me on social media. Direct contact.
And where can they check out your music?
Absolutely. You can check out my music on YouTube or SoundCloud.com/216 Codeine. And Trife Life's the movement, you know what I'm saying? Because every day I live that Trife Life.
You can also find the footage of that concert, like I said, right here on What Up Ninja. Watch that shit.
I'll be dropping some footage from this whole tour. I did the whole, I did a little leg of the Hustle Gods 2 tour with Best Believe or BWA. So shout out.